Hey, Will, how are you doing?
What's going on?
Well, I just had a big one.
Oh my god! I can already
I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and just have it at the beginning.
at the beginning, because some people might not even listen to the 10-minute freaking videos we lowered it to.
Oh gosh, what was I going to say?
Well, that's actually a perfect segue into what the name of this episode is. It's nothing in particular. We're just going to talk for about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And see if we come up with something for the Wednesday one.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. For those listening, we usually record the show on a Sunday, but this time around, my significant other is her friends spending a bit of time away. She's back tomorrow when we'd normally be recording the podcast, so we swapped it over. And for a change, I'm actually sat down in my living room, which is nice, rather than just being in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Just finished writing the second draft of a story, which I think I'm quite happy with. It was one of those where I did the first draft, and then as I was going through the second draft, I came up with another sort of pertinent plot point.
Yeah.
That might sort of add a bit of an extra sort of dimension to it. So I've just sort of included that in it. This plot point is well. Obviously, the reader's not going to know this when they're reading it, but it's completely unintentional, and it's just like, happy sort of circumstances. It sort of suggests a certain thing, and I've just sort of elaborated on it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really nice when that happens because, it saves you having to go through a whole new thought process to try and sort of enrich your story. But I've been sat here for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, sort of working on it, and in the background I've got American television playing, so at the moment I'm watching Destination America HD.
Oh, nice.
Watching Barbecue Pitmasters. I find stuff like that quite good because I'm both sort of a little bit interested and not interested at all in it. The Pitmasters thing.
Yeah,
But
you look at it once in a blue moon and take a that was good.
Yeah, exactly. So
Well,
just had that playing in the background.
Plus Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow, so in the States that means spring is coming early.
Oh yeah.
The groundhog.
What's that all about then? How does that work?
It says here the earliest mention of it is an entry on February 2nd in 1840.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
It's a long time. There's a very good movie with Bill Murray in it called Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, I know it. I don't think I've watched that all the way through, but obviously I know about.
Yeah, he lives the same day over and over.
Yeah, sounds like me.
With the job, yeah, I know. It's the same, just day in and day out. You're gonna get spring. You're watching your Pitmasters, and guess what? We should be barbecuing right now.
Oh, I know. I love a good barbecue. I really do.
And you could really do it in the winter. I mean,
yeah, you could do. It's just standing in the cold.
yeah. Well, you'd go out there, you put it on, you go back inside.
Yeah. Have you got like a gas barbecue, or do you go old school?
I got the old school briquettes.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'll be honest, I think it tastes better.
Yeah.
I just think it adds to the flavour. A good
Definitely.
friend of mine's got a big fancy thing in his back garden, but it's one of the gas bottle jobs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it looks lovely food on it, but I think, the stuff you get from the charcoal, the taste that you have, even when you get it slightly burned and stuff around the edges, it's,
Yeah.
that's what barbecue is for me.
Plus, the gas burners are easy, but, I mean, like you said, you want that rustic, you're going out there. I put tin foil around my grill.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I poke holes in it. So I don't let it sit on the actual bars, the metal mesh.
Right.
I put the tin foil. I put a little olive oil. My father's always like, oh, just leave it. And I keep flipping them because I don't want them to really burn too much. I want them to be, a little juicy inside. And
I suppose if you leave it a little bit longer, you get the char marks on it. But,
and that's good. That's
right.
fine.
Yeah.
But his are like hockey pucks.
Break your teeth on them.
Yeah, but you were saying what you were doing. I'm trying to finish up a story that I'm going to send out soon. It's about zombies, but it's not about zombies. I mentioned it in one of the other shows. It's very loosely with zombies, really. To be honest with you, they're just like a picture in the background. It's not the focus, So it's not. I guess you can't really call it a zombie story. call it maybe a spell story or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think zombies have been done.
Yeah, too much.
Excuse the pun, to death.
Yeah, exactly,
You know,
exactly.
it's like, every time I hear that, there's a new zombie series, I sort of roll my eyes. My God, no, another one.
I just don't know what more you can add to it. I mean, wait for some years and then bring it back again.
Yeah.
But it's just overdone to the point where right now it's just like kicking a dead horse.
It is. It's ridiculous, and the only way you're going to get away with it is if it, like you say, if it's something slightly original and done from a different angle, I suppose.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just don't bother. Don't write another zombie story. It's that's been done and dusted, I think.
Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about doing. I figured a way how to get my PS4 to record on my computer without having to get one of those capture cards.
Oh, cool.
So, not 60 frames per second, I don't think. It's maybe... it looks fast. It looks like it's regular. When I tried, I tested it to see how it works and everything. But I don't know, man. You know what? We'll talk about this on Wednesday.
Yeah, why not? I've got a finger.
There's the audience clapping away. Thank you. Yeah. Well, on that note, see you next time.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Groundhog's Day started.